Have you ever done anything like this? Like streamed?
Uh, no,
No. Are you nervous at all?
nah.
Yeah, you don't seem nervous. Give me one second.
Why,
Let me
why
make
would I
sure
be
everything.
nervous?
Yeah. I don't know. You seem like the type of guy.
I mean,
I'm
how,
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Obviously. I mean, you do a lot with shoes and everything like that. You seem like the sales type of person.
oh yeah.
Like you could instantly sell me a type of shoes that I like. I would never even know what the brand was, what the purpose of the shoes were, but I bet you could probably
And
sell me something.
what I like to do is just let the product speak for itself.
Like what way?
Like, if the product has a higher, let's say, quality than another product, then obviously, you know, higher quality is going to require higher payment.
Yeah.
Like,
So what's an example of like a higher quality product? Is like I really don't know because I'm not a shoes kind of guy, or like even a trendy kind of guy. What is? We got Strickland and Dell in the chat. What's up, guys? So like,
oh,
what is?
well, where's the chat? Where's the chat? Where's the chat?
Do you have a pull up YouTube? Pull up YouTube, and
YouTube.
what I can do is I could send you the chat on your phone or something like that.
Yeah.
You could.
Oh, oh yeah, I forgot you're on YouTube.
Yeah. Just pull it up on YouTube, and you'll be able to see the chat on the right. Real quick before we go any further, I just want to say a huge shout out to Jordan. She did an amazing job on the anniversary video for Daydreams. So I just want to say thank you so much. We love you, Jordan. You are awesome. You have been an amazing part of this community, and I could not have done this without you. The anniversary video for Daydreams. So George, mute that.
I just did.
Perfect. Let's see. Jordan says hi, George, and then we have Austin saying what it is, what it do. How you guys doing? Everybody having a great night? Oh, with the biddies, Dell. With the biddies. Let's get it. Okay. Dang. Everybody tuning in for the anniversary, basically.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Happy anniversary.
I know, right? Feels like my birthday, crazy. Man.
That's crazy.
Like it really doesn't feel like we've been streaming for a year now. Honestly.
Well, yeah. Everybody's been on quarantine. Time's kind of flying.
It really has. I mean, just the fact that literally just to see all the videos that she compiled side by side and ran through all the guests, it's just like, holy shit, this is kind of eye-opening. I really didn't even realize how many episodes we actually did. It's just incredible.
Keep it up, man. Keep grinding, you know.
I know, man. That's why we got you on here.
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Hey, you part of the dream team? You tuned in a couple times. I've seen you in chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But anyways,
yeah. What's up?
What's life been like with you, man? What you been up to?
Well, just kind of school and work and just kind of keeping up with shoes. Honestly, in itself is kind of like its own job.
Where do you go to keep up with shoes? Speak to me like I'm dumb because I am, and I really don't have any idea. Do you like just keep up with Twitter or keep up with what's popular?
Different platforms. You could go like the market platforms, like the marketplaces, like StockX and Goat. They have release calendars on there.
Really?
So keep up with it on like Instagram, Twitter. Really just depends on who you follow and who you know, essentially.
So are you like, is that your main niche is shoes?
Ever since I was a kid, man, just for whatever reason, I just like shoes. And now I have just a love for shoes, I guess. It's not a foot fetish. Don't get it twisted.
Damn, dude. I was about to ask for them feet pics, baby.
No. It's not a foot fetish. It's just like, I don't know. I just like shoes. I like having clean, crispy shoes.
You think the style of shoes says something about the person's personality?
Yeah, it can. In my eyes, the louder the shoe, maybe the louder the person.
Really? Have you had anybody with any eccentric shoes that you're just like, yeah, I know they're going to be an issue?
Like at work or just in general?
I guess in general. I mean, all the crazies have come out since coronavirus, so.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it depends on the shoe, man. honestly. Like if you walk up to me and well, that's a common shoe. Let's say Ultra Boosts. Okay, and they're a loud color. That are you saying like that means they're a loud person or they're hyperactive or what?
I have no idea, man. I don't know what the shoe says. I'm just asking.
Well, I mean, it like I said, if depend like if it's a retro, that's different. Retro Jordans, those are basically the treasure, if you would. I wouldn't necessarily say the treasure, but they are a very sought after shoe because
Strickland
of
Strickland just said, I just bought 4 new pairs of shoes. And Jordan, thank you for the subscription. Thank you. 3 months. Let's go. Hashtag Dream Team. Strickland, what shoes did you buy?
yeah. What shoes did you buy, Strickland?
Um, so do you sell shoes personally, like on the side?
Uh
Not like for like a, like as God, what the thing that you got Josh and Gene into?
oh, like just that's just overall reselling of sneakers. That is pretty much just you could honestly, if you have money, you can make a lot of money, but it requires a lot of money because you're literally buying shoes, multiple pairs of shoes, and shoes are not cheap.
Yeah, what's the most you've ever like profited off of a pair of shoes?
Um, like individually or like over $1,000.
Really?
Yeah.
No
Over.
fucking way, bro. Yeah, Josh was telling me about this. I think he was telling me last time I talked to him that he was profiting like something like that. It's just crazy how
Yeah,
much
it's
people will pay for shoes.
dude, and their shoes, like that's not even their shoes going right now, like the Dior Jordan ones that just came out, oh, I don't know, a month ago. Retail was $2,000. Okay.
No way.
Yes, that was retail. They're going for like 20 bands, $20,000.
And people buy these shoes for $20,000?
Yeah, and you could honestly, if you dip into like the overseas market too, like if you know people overseas, dude, the money over there is like ridiculous.
All right, let me know in chat what the most you've actually paid for a shoe is. I'm just curious. What's the most everybody's paid for a shoe? I think I've gotten like a good pair of Nikes. That's probably the most expensive pair of shoes I've actually paid for, but that's it. I mean, probably at most 100, 150 most.
Yeah, like Yeezys are always going to be at least 200.
Dell says 90. Yeezys are 200, and
200 plus.
Yeezys is Kanye, right?
Yep. Kanye West.
I'm how much hate he's gotten lately. I'm still like in awe how well his shoes are doing.
It might just be one of his little mental breakdowns, but it kind of helped, but it kind of I don't know. It's kind of like the reselling sneaker market is like it fluctuates just like the daily market.
You think Kanye is gonna get canceled? You think they're gonna cancel his shoes?
Bro, I thought that, and then the number said otherwise.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever
I
had a shoe that was just flat out canceled for no reason?
Yeah.
Really?
Like you can't every shoe that I buy isn't necessarily gonna turn into a profit.
Right. Let's see. $80 for Nike. 90, 18. Everybody drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you, Jordan. Always looking out. What's up, Randall? Thank you for joining chat. A pair of shoes will last me a couple of years. Yeah, I'm the same way. Like I have the same pair of shoes that I've had for a while, and literally Ba is the only one that buys me shoes. She'll see my shoes and they're all torn up and worn out, and then she'll just be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, time for Dylan to get some new shoes." Oh, and that's literally how it goes.
That's how I used to be, but I'd probably say high school. Around I wouldn't say like sophomore year is when I got into shoes a little bit more. And then from there it was just honestly, it's an addiction if you ask
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, Jordan
But
says I don't wear any expensive shoes or tennis shoes at work because they give out in like 2 months where I work. Yeah, she works at the shelter, animal shelter, or at a veterinary clinic. So it can get
that's
kind of hectic over there, I guess. But
a little bit.
what so talk to me a little bit about Kanye then. You know, what's been up with his shoes? What's the big trend?
So originally he started with Nike, and him and Nike, they were doing these very rare, very different um shoe, and they came out with two models. Well, there's a couple, but they're highly sought after now after the fact that he went to Adidas. So going from Nike to Adidas, he went from one big retailer to another. It's now his Adidas, they're still doing numbers, but his Nike pieces are like at ridiculous prices.
Strickland says Gap is about to pop off now.
Yeah, and he just got a deal with Gap, and
Like
he's
Gap,
gonna
the clothing store.
yeah, like the Gap GAP. Yep.
Oh. Mason says, "What's up, boys? What's up, Mason? How you doing, buddy?" So, yeah, I'm really interested because I
It's
definitely
not.
thought when Kanye came out in support of Trump, and you know, I don't know if you know all the politics behind it, but I thought that his brand was it. Like he was done. Like that was it.
It
Cancel Kanye.
he has such a big like fan base, not only with music but with sneakers, that the man really can't just get cut out like that.
What?
Because do you remember when he was like, I don't know, millions in the hole?
Yeah.
Yeah, now he's booming now. Like the Yeezys are, I think they hit 1 billion.
What are your thoughts on cancel culture? Like, does that like alarm anybody in chat? What's
I honestly, I don't know. I don't even know how I feel about it. It's just one of those things that's kind of like the certain situations feel certain ways.
Yeah, I mean, I've been watching a lot of artists and people that have built up these major platforms get canceled, and it's been over things that have been controversial,
Hmm.
and they've been built up over the years that people are just now they're resurfacing. So I'm actually curious to see, you know, what people's thoughts are on cancel culture, and you know, especially you being in like the trending industry with shoes. I just, you know, I've been curious, just to say it safely.
Yeah, no, it's a newer. It's what's the best way to put it? It's like a newer generation catching up with the older generations, because the retros, those came out 80s, 90s, and back when Michael was playing. But now that he's not playing and everybody just loved him as a player growing up, that now all those same people that were watching him are now wanting all of like his retros,
Right.
because it's a basketball shoe. Technically, if they're a basketball fan, they want the shoe, obviously. But I think that same thing is going to happen with LeBron.
Really? That they're just gonna become retro shoes, and
He's
Raban's
gonna,
gonna.
yeah, he already retroed a couple, but like I think LeBron's shoes are just gonna start taking off. Maybe not like Jordan's until maybe he wins 3 more championships, because that's always gonna be like the number one argument between the two. But
Right. Let me ask Chad a question then. Like, if LeBron James or Michael Jordan were to come up and be like, there's something resurfaced from 20 years ago, would all their achievements kind of cancel out and negate what they did? So like Michael Jackson, for an instance, like if all of his songs are legendary, are we gonna cancel his music because of? I'm literally curious. I'm literally asking this question because I don't know the answer. Like, what part of someone's achievements are negated by their past actions? So I'm really curious to see what chat thinks. And Jordan says, "Let's cancel culture." Did y'all see the old versions of the old video of the creators of Rick and Morty that got leaked? No, what happened? Cancel. What Dell? Cancel culture has its place. People with that name, not the shoe. Anything can be
Yeah.
overdone.
No, I agree with that. Who said that?
What, cancel
People
culture
by the
has its
name,
place?
not the shoe. Is that what it was?
People by the name, not the shoe. Yeah, that's Randall.
Hey, Randall, I agree with that. Definitely. A lot of people get caught up in the what are the latest Jordan. Like when I'm at work, because I work at a shoe retailer now. I went from I wasn't necessarily working, but like at Heat Archive, but I
Right.
was technically a part of it, sort of, kind of, in a confusing way. But at where I work now, I work in a mall, so like I get a whole bunch of people ranging from out of town people to people who honestly might not be able to afford shoes. Like just I get pretty much every different type of person I see.
Right.
And um I get every question every time there's a Jordan release, the same question is when is it? When can I get it? Or when's the raffle? Or how are you guys releasing them? Because release days, any Jordan, it's always popping. Like if the shoe comes out on, let's say, July 25th, I get phone calls maybe late June, early July, and the shoes don't even come out like 3 weeks.
Right. So have you had? I mean, you've obviously worked in a mall. So do you have any any Karen stories
Oh man.
or anybody that just acts ridiculous? Like it doesn't even have to be a Karen. Just someone that's what's
There was a kid that pissed himself, and
really.
yeah, like this was actually pretty recent, but it was a mother and I want to say 7 kids.
Yeah.
Um, the oldest was a girl, and then the second oldest was a boy, and then the rest were it was like split right down the middle with boys and girls, and they were young and they were out of control. And the mother was just by herself, and she was trying to talk to me, but the kids were just acting up. And next thing I know, I look down and this kid is literally just soiling himself in the middle of the
Yo,
store.
poor kid, man. He must
Yeah.
have really had to
And
go.
the crazy thing about it was I like looked at the mom and I was like I'm not trying to clean that up. So I looked at her like, maybe she's gonna offer like, oh, I'll clean it up. No. She was like, where can I go and change him? So I told her and I had to clean that up. But the worst Karen story I'm gonna have to say was so like with COVID going on, we can't necessarily measure people's feet with like the normal foot measure things. You know what I'm talking about?
Right. Yeah.
Because we're trying to minimize contact
Mm-hmm.
between people. Well, this mom came in with her son and absolutely like blew a gasket, like screaming, saying, why am I paying for a shoe I don't even know if it fits yet? Like just going crazy, like for no reason. And it was on an associate on the team, and she came and grabbed me, and I had to deal with it because I'm a manager. So, oh, she was just yelling, and I was like trying to get her to calm down, and just she was creating this big scene in the middle of the store. And I asked her, like, is there anything I can help you with besides measuring his foot? Because there was no way we could do it. And I was like, might as well just get her out the store, grab the thing, and I'll just measure her son's foot. And the shoes that were right in front of her the whole time were what she bought.
Dude, I tell you, people are freaking crazy.
Yeah, insane, man.
Randall says Mozilla. Mason also says, but the co-creator of Rick and Morty had these old skits he did. Basically, they are IRL videos, but of him doing something with a little baby. Oh, that's fucked up. It's really messed up stuff. High key probably won't support Rick and Morty stuff anymore. All the videos are easy to find online, as sick as it is. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Never knew about that. Randall says Momzilla. Like that's the kind of stuff that I'm curious. Like, yeah, I agree. We shouldn't be supporting, whatever this guy puts out at that point. It just seems like there's a level at which the severity of their actions, calls for, cancellation. Because I was watching, what is it? Shane Dawson. I know that's one of Jordan's favorite people, and I'm just curious to see if that guy should have gotten actually canceled, because I really don't know. Like I don't know the whole story about it, but that's a question for chat. But Randall says Momzilla. Yeah, we know you love Shane, Jordan. We know you love Shane. So yeah, no man, that's he's getting canceled right now, sadly. Yeah, I don't know the full story behind his cancellation. I just know he's getting canceled. So I was curious to see what everybody's opinions were on, like, especially you being in the trend setting, and what opinions you have on like cancellation of the shoe rather than the person. Are we just gonna cancel their product, or are we gonna cancel the person? I guess that's the.
I personally would, instead of dogging on like the product itself, I would probably cancel the person.
Like if we just found out like a saint, like Mother Teresa or something like that, and this is all hypothetical, so don't like sue me for this. But if we found out Mother Teresa, like all the good she did in the world and everything that she did was, was all for like, I guess something evil, something inherently evil. Like, would we negate everything that she did, or are we just gonna focus on that one? Like, I'm legitly curious about this.
I would probably. It depends on what she like did.
Yeah. What if she contributed so much good to the world? Like, say Einstein, for example. Like, what if Einstein or Tesla, Nikola Tesla, like all.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Okay.
People were talking about canceling her, and I still to this day don't even know why. But that is like one of the most good-hearted people on this earth.
Dell says cancel her ass. So I'm curious now. All right, Ellen. So apparently people are saying like Ellen has been bullying. There have been harassments of bullying in her workplace. She is part of the child sex trafficking ring with Epstein Island. And I don't know how, like, if any of this is true. It's just as more allegations come out, more people believe it. So, like you said, Ellen has done good in this world.
Yeah.
Like,
great.
she is
more than good. She's done too much.
Yeah, she's actually like, she's turned people's lives around. She's donated so much money. She's done so much to raise awareness for specific issues.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
So like, I'm actually curious, like, does all of her accomplishments and achievements, are those negated by the bullying harassments?
Or a couple slip-ups, actually, if they're harassments.
Yeah, apparently, I mean, well, she's involved. Apparently, the theory goes that she is a part of this child sex trafficking. She has been endorsing it for a while and been, pushing people back and forth. So, I mean, trying to silence them. So, I don't know if that's true, but, obviously when some conspiracy theory comes out, people hop on the bandwagon just to support.
Give it some, bigger wave.
Yeah, or even if you don't like Ellen, if you didn't like her to begin with, there are people that are just hopping on the bandwagon just to say,
just to hate on her.
Yeah, just to hate on her. So I take all those stories with a grain of salt until they're actually proven. So, like, you're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, but it feels like now you're guilty until proven innocent. So I'm not saying Ellen is innocent by any means. So if someone goes back and clips this, it's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying you are innocent until proven guilty. And since those allegations haven't been proven yet, I think we need to kind of give people a little bit of benefit of the doubt. Dell says, cancel them all. Let's see. My power went out, had to put back up. All these parents have to do is measure their kid's foot at home and then go to the shoe shop.
Dude, you would be amazed at how many parents don't know the shoe size of their children.
Well, no, that makes sense though. Like the kid's growing.
No, yeah, I get that, but I have so many customers. They're like, I have no clue. I don't even know what size shoe he's wearing. And then it's just, yeah. And I have to touch their nasty
Corona ass feet.
Yeah, it's so bad, man. Like this one dude came in, and I'm not gonna. He was definitely foreign, and I swear he did not wash his feet for like 6 months. Because as soon as he took his shoe off,
well,
that whole side of the store was just cleared out.
Randall says the meat industry tried to sue Oprah for saying she'll never need another hamburger again a while back. He is getting canceled because he made a racist joke and skit. Also made a few comments about kids. I believe he should be getting some sort of feedback, but there's some stuff that shouldn't be happening. Like there was a few times there was a hashtag saying he was rushed to the hospital, he died, just things like that shouldn't be a thing. He made mistakes and is learning from them. He believes he's changed, and I hope people see that one day. The skits and jokes were like 7+ years old. Hashtag free Ellen. Not eat meat.
Hashtag free Ellen.
Hashtag free Ellen. Yeah, so again, in the context of when he said it 7 years ago, like I think people go back and literally reevaluate things in a different light.
Think of it this way. You make a mistake, you probably not always are you going to know that it was a mistake until later on down the road where you look back on it and be like, damn, I should have done this instead of doing this because that was a mistake what I did.
Yeah.
But you obviously can't tell the future, so you got to just make the right decision at the right time.
Right. I mean, you can't be held to standards that haven't even been created yet.
Exactly.
So, like, I get that some of the jokes are fucked up now. That's fine. I think we're all on the same page. And if they are fucked up now, then let's come to that agreement.
Mm-hmm.
But if you made the judgment 7 years ago or the joke 7 years ago, should you still be held to that standard even though the standard wasn't even created yet? That's a legitimate question. Like, dude, I'm scared sometimes to say the things that I want to say just because of that aspect. But then I realize, you know what? Fuck it. You know, if you're gonna cancel me, cancel me. Fuck it. Yeah, this is the dream team. Ain't nobody stopping us, baby. What would you recommend the statute of limitations? I have no idea. I mean, this is just, again, we're thinking these thoughts out. I have no idea. I don't know if there should be a statute of limitation on it. I don't know if, you know, depending on the severity of it, it should negate all their previous accomplishments. I just don't. I don't have the answer. Dylan supports racist jokes older than 7 years. Oh, my dude, Dell. I love you, man. That's not true, by the way. Before I get canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
how many people we got in here? 4 people?
That four people on YouTube. We have 7 total. We peaked a little bit ago. But it's back and forth between. So we have 2 platforms streaming too. Been pretty popping at night. Paparazzi like catching famous people doing bad stuff. But one day do good stuff. They never around. Oh, when they do good stuff. That's the other sad part. It's like, again, we're gonna highlight the bad things. Focus on. Like, what if Mr. Beast right now was like?
I honestly I don't understand how that man makes the amount of money that he makes.
I don't either. But what if 7 years ago, all right, let's take this. What if 7 years ago he said like a racist comment or racist joke or racist slur? All the good he has done now, does that negate it? Like, are we gonna cancel this dude?
No, you can't.
Cancel him. Del says cancel him. That's the statute of limitation. We can cancel his ass now. I'm like legit curious. Like Mr. Beast has done an incredible amount of good for the world. He has provided homes, cars, like literally just giving out money for no reason to people that like do and don't deserve it.
Dude, his friend circle, his little Chandler and what's his name? Tyler? I don't even know their name. I know Chandler, that's all I know.
I honestly, I just know Mr. Beast. I know Mr. Beast and David Dobrik.
But David Dobrik, he's funny. But they all like do these challenges and get money and cars, and they're his inner circle.
Sorry, I'm dealing with the dog right now who's deciding to bark like in the middle of a podcast. Yes, you say what's up, Stark, but I'm trying not to
What's up, Stark?
destroy people's ears here.
I was gonna ask you.
You said his name right this time. David Dobrik? Did I say his name?
David Dobrik, yeah.
I mean, to me, he's like David Dobrik and Mr. Beast are very similar. I know David Dobrik is like the funny version, but they both have so much good that they've offered. Like they've just given out cars. Like literally, I watch TikTok videos of people just, hey, can I have a car? And David Dobrik's there giving him a Tesla, man.
That's funny.
Shit,
I'll take a free car.
Yeah, you heard it first. Daydreams with Dylan. George K. Kim Boris will take a car from David Dobrik. We'll
Please.
TikTok it. Yeah, we'll TikTok it. Make you famous, David Dobrik. You'll get clout off this. We'll give you clout.
Chat. Get David Dobrik in here.
Yeah, get David Dobrik on the show. Yeah, he's awesome. Big ass cup of tea. You get canceled. Yeah. Oprah walks up to people and gives them money all the time.
Oprah,
Let's
you
do
can't
it.
hate on Oprah, man. You can't. You can't hate on Oprah.
Exactly. But I mean, if 15 years ago she was saying like
years ago she was a different person.
That's true too. So that's the other point. Is like at what point are you a completely different person that you I guess don't have to atone for what you did? Because I think everybody should take responsibility, for their actions. But at what point are you a completely different person that you can say, I've actually changed from that? Because I'm not the same person I was like a day or two ago, even though I'm like behavior's consistent. I was in a different mood. I knew different things yesterday. I didn't study the things that I studied today.
Hang on.
Yeah, you're good. But I think we should let Dylan decide who gets canceled. That's a lot of power, man. With great power comes great responsibility. Great power corrupts, man.
It does. It'll destroy you from within.
I'm just saying though, you're not who you were a few days ago, let alone 5 years ago, let alone 20 years ago.
No.
Like 20 years ago, I was 6 years old. If I did something when I was 6 years old, I probably did. I was stupid. Like,
we've all done something that we regret.
Like, what the hell? I don't get it. I was just going to say that, Dylan. Well, if you are corrupt, it will expire in 7 years. Shane wouldn't be canceled then. I don't know. Again, we're just trying to work these thoughts out. We're just having these conversations.
Where's Nick?
She's at work, dude.
Oh yeah, where are you guys at right now?
Roswell. We're actually okay. So, big plan, big update, guys. We're moving in a month. So, we're moving again because fuck Roswell. Fuck where we live. We like to move every few months. Fuck Georgia, go to Maryland. Fuck Maryland, come right back to Georgia. Fuck Roswell. Go back to Lawrenceville. So yeah, I mean we're going to be closer to where she works, so she doesn't drive so long. We're actually getting a 2-bedroom apartment this time, so I can actually shut the dogs out of the room and not have to worry about them barking. And the green screen will actually look a lot nicer, and you won't see these like little things.
The little ripples.
Yeah, you see the ripples down here.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. There we go. Yeah, you see how they look like that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna actually put it up on a wall instead of like
And
chilling as a curtain.
Well, hey, you got the, what is that, Northern Lights up on top?
Oh yeah, this is just a virtual background, man. Zoom is awesome. You can literally change it to whatever you want. Like for me, go with Shrek. Get Shrek in here. Shrek is love. Shrek is life, baby. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna download. I know what I gotta do. No, I'll do this one for now. This one's fun. But yeah, I can't wait until I can actually move there, Dylan. Yeah, you just let me know when you're coming. I think everybody should move to Georgia.
I'm considering it. Like,
Are you really?
Like seriously.
Really? For what reason?
I just want to get like out of Ohio, man.
Oh yeah, Randall's in Ohio too.
I like it down there. Who is?
Randall?
Randall.
Clip coming. You guys are awesome with these clips. What is it about Ohio that just is not it? It's not the move.
Now it's like, well, okay, not Ohio, but I would say Hilliard, like where I'm at. Not necessarily. I mean, I probably shouldn't leave the state, but I like it down in Lawrenceville.
Yeah, man, you got.
And like all you guys are down there. Well.
Yeah, you got family down here. That's the best part.
Yeah, that too, man. But I just don't like the weather in Ohio.
What you talking about? Like
it's inconsistent. It's so inconsistent.
Are you kidding me? Like that's the definition of Georgia, bro. Like literally in May, we had what was it? Like almost snow, rain, and tornadoes all in 1 week, bro. And a hurricane. Like we had everything.
In one day in Ohio, you'll probably get like a storm, like a lightning storm, rain, clear skies for like a couple hours, and then it gets like super cold all in one day.
Yeah, I have to be honest. I actually like the weather here. I thoroughly like the fact that it thunderstorms every so often. You can just relax and listen to the rain sounds. Like it was thundering here probably right when we started the podcast. And I was actually kind of enjoying it. Feel good.
Ooh. I got a nice sunset going right now.
See? Plus you got the beach over here?
Yeah, that too. I'm trying to get closer to the water.
Yeah.
My blood, man. I got to be close to water.
You beach kind of guy?
Sure.
Would you prefer to live on the beach or in the mountains?
Beach.
For sure.
For sure. I'm
What
Greek.
What if the beach was by a lake? All right.
Beach.
Oh, that's so. Oh,
Wait,
fuck. Oh, fuck.
You said by a lake?
Yeah, what the fuck? I didn't mean to say that. No. What if the mountain house was by a lake?
No.
Really?
Actually, I might switch that up. I'll probably go just because water's right next to you.
Yeah. See, like I'd do that. I honestly I like the mountains. I like to go hiking. The beach is too much for me.
The one thing I don't like about the beach is the aftermath with all the sand. That's the one thing I hate. But other than that, I love it.
The thing is, with the beach, you got to deal with more inconsistent weather with hurricanes and stuff like that. Like, I don't feel like every year having to worry about my property. Nah, I'm good. Rather just go to the mountains, chill out. So what's a mountain body look like? What? A mountain body? I don't know, Dale. I don't know, man. But I mean, for real though, like I think I would prefer to go live in the mountains just because you could hike.
The lightning ain't good when you live by trees. You're right.
instead of Beachbody. Oh my gosh. The lightning ain't good when you live by trees. That's true. I love thunderstorm. So relaxing. Instead of Beachbody. Oh, what's a mountain body? I mean, a lumberjack. I guess that's the equivalent, right?
It's a dad bod with broader shoulders.
Yeah, it's like a lumberjack bod.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got
Overalls included or no?
sure, and then you got the plaid.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
It has to be red plaid though.
What other color would it be? But I grew
yellow.
up back in Devil's Mountain in Wyoming. You know, I've never been to Wyoming.
Never. I haven't even been out west, bro. Never been to Cali, never been to Vegas, never been.
Have you been to Colorado?
No, and I'm jealous that you went.
It was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
I don't doubt it, man.
Except the weather on the mountain, you know, when we went to go ski, it was not as cold as I thought it was.
How cold was it?
It was hot. It was hot. I was surprised there was snow there. But you're so high up, like the temperature at which snow stays snow is higher, I guess, if that's correct scientifically. He brought me nothing from Colorado. I couldn't bring you anything from Colorado. It's illegal. Devil's Mountain was featured in Close Encounters. You live next to Michigan, right?
Yep.
Michigan's legal?
For sure.
Yeah. How's it been like that?
Same here in Ohio, actually.
It's legal in Ohio?
Medicinally, yeah. Not recreationally.
Oh, really? Yeah, I think when we went to Maryland, it was medicinally legal. So we tried to stop by a shop and everything like that. We were like, oh, you know what? Let's go stop by a shop. Found out it was only for medicinal purposes. So.
Yeah. Well, if you have a chest pain or something.
Chronic headaches, back pain, anything like that. Stop by.
There's like the symptoms or what you have to have in order to get one. It's like super easy. It's like stomach pains or nausea,
glaucoma.
Yeah, like just stuff. Glaucoma.
That's what Dell's saying. Just stuff.
Just you could say that you're like severely anxious or something.
Yeah, Randall says the biggest thing is people getting it for glaucoma. All right, I mean, you can't like fake glaucoma though. Like,
you know what's crazy? My grandmother.
Yeah.
She uses CBD oil.
Really?
It helps her, yeah, or like a lotion or a balm or something.
Yeah.
But it helps her relax and puts her to bed.
Puts her right to sleep, man. Yeah, we have Ian on CBD oil. I wish he would get on recreational marijuana though, or not. Not recreational marijuana. I'd love to see Ian high. I would be honest. I'd love to see Ian high.
Just sitting there, and just has one in his fingers.
Oh man, Ian would be the chillest motherfucker high. I swear. No, we have him on CBD oil, and he's prescribed through his medical doctor. And honestly,
is that under the tongue?
It's like, yeah, he takes it through his port since he has he's got the feeding tube, so we do everything through the port. And I kid you not, this guy's a different dude. He's
just kicks back and
yeah. I mean, when are we getting Ian on the podcast? That's a must, Jordan. I can't do any of that. It intensifies my sheezers. Yeah, no, we need to get Ian on the podcast. I need to do like a family stream, so I might do that when we move.
That would be nice.
Just to have, I want to introduce everybody to Ian. You guys have to meet Ian. Just his personality.
Yeah, he's funny, man.
He is a funny dude. Even if I ask him to do something like Ian, show up for the podcast. Come here, buddy. Come here. Don't tell me shut up.
Yeah.
That's his favorite word. Shut up. Oh man. I love that dude.
He still loves Mountain Dew, right?
All day, every day, buddy. All day, every day. He's a Mountain Dew fiend.
Mountain Dew, Spider-Man too, right?
No, it's Mountain Dew in Jurassic Park right now.
Jurassic Park right now?
Yeah, Mountain Dew and Jurassic Park. Best. Those are all Ian all day, every day.
Hey, Jurassic Park, you can't hate, man.
Never.
Stuff.
ever. He just carries. Nikki made him what is it called? Like a little painting of Jurassic Park, and it's like literally like a
Mural
like
or not a mural?
2x2 whatever picture mural, and that dude just carries it around everywhere, along with his Mountain Dew and his Yoshi pillow. So, but
wow.
Yeah, it's been a minute, dude, since you've been down here. You got to come down sometime.
Yeah, man.
So, I just want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. George, thank you so much for tuning in and being on the podcast. Yeah, it was fun, man. Flew by.
Yeah, we'll do it again for sure.
For sure.
Nice meeting everybody.
Yes, thank you everybody for coming out tonight. Stay tuned. We're gonna raid one of my friends since I don't see anybody really on right now, but thank you so much for tuning in. I love each and every one of you. And thank you again. If you have not already, please go on Instagram and check out that video, the 1-year anniversary video that Jordan did. It is fantastic. Thank you for the support, everybody. Thank you for being on, George, says Jordan. Good night. George needs to look me up on Insta. Randall. We'll send him the link, all right, buddy?
Yeah.
CBD oil is pretty handy. I used it a few times for anxiety. Yeah, dude, that stuff works. But thank you, everybody. I love you. Let's raid somebody real quick before we go. I'm going to raid my friend T-Bucket. Actually, Curran Roberts.
Curran Roberts?
We managed to survive different people in different ways.
I have no idea who this is, but it's another podcast, so tell me what you guys think. /raid. None of our friends are on tonight right now. A friend of mine actually got coronavirus. So we were hanging out with him Friday night as a group. So we're still monitoring the symptoms for myself. But he has confirmed got coronavirus. And now we're just keeping an eye on him, making sure everything's all right. But a couple of our buddies might not stream because I don't know how they're feeling. So I'm going to go ahead and raid somebody else. And this is a podcast that I found not too long ago. Gives us time to kind of build a more community. So I'll catch you guys later. Thank you. We're gonna raid. It's called Kieran. AER. Oh, how does this work? INROBERTS. All right, there we go. All right, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right down.